So this is going to be quite a short review because I don't really have much to say about this guitar. In fact, if you want to just quit right now, I'll just tell you it's good. It's amazing for the price. So this is going to be my first guitar review, and I'd like to talk about the Harley Benton custom line. This is essentially, I'll just tell you straight up, this is a copy of the Martin D-15M, which is a mahogany Dreadnought guitar, this is also a mahogany Dreadnought guitar. The difference is the Martin is in the thousands of dollars, while this is 148 euros. Now I know what you're saying, oh, it's a copy, it must be made in China. Oh yes, actually this is made in China, but the design, it's licensed basically. This is Harley Benton. That's their logo. Harley Benton is essentially, they are the custom line, the in-house line of Thomann music store in Germany. Now if you've ever heard of Thomann, you'll know that they have very, very high reputation. I've seen their store, like photos of it, a video of it, and it is an amazing place. It's like a musician's dream to go there and just jam for a whole day. So I was interested in their custom line. I wanted to know, because the reviews on the website were quite high, and I thought, okay, this is not that expensive, I want to try it out and see what's up. Another thing that caught my attention of this guitar, this is a solid mahogany top. Now in this price range you will rarely, if never, come across a solid mahogany or solid any top on your guitar. So I'm saying 148 euros, maybe around $160. Okay, just for comparison's sake. I bought a Epiphone guitar for the same price as this just a few months ago, and that had a laminate everything, solid mahogany top, mahogany back and sides, and just first the look of it. I gotta admit, this looks amazing to me. It's just like the Martin D-15M, very dark mahogany wood. If you look at the back, that grain is spectacular in my opinion. So you got a solid mahogany top. Okay, the back and sides are what they called, they won't say laminate, but they'll use some other word for it, but it's not solid basically. But the top is the most important part. If you have a solid top guitar, you will get that resonance that you require for really good sound and staging across the room. So this is basically a 20 fret guitar. I'm just reading it off the website right now. Vintage Solid Series, Dreadnought, dovetail construction, X bracing. This is in spectacular play. When I first got this, when I opened it out of the box, it sounded great from the box. I bought another guitar from Thomann, which I'll talk about in another review. That actually required a professional setup to sound really good. This sounded just great from the box. I haven't even changed the strings, and I've had this since February. This comes with, by the way, this comes with the Dario EXP 16s, and I haven't needed to change them. This sounded just as great. So, what do I like about this guitar, besides the very low price? Yeah, you will not find this kind of quality if you're looking in this price range for a guitar. This is starter pack level of price. I know you might be thinking, well, you can get a starter pack for, you can get a $75 Yamaha at Walmart or Target when you go there. Yeah, it's not that cheap, but the difference in quality from that to this is immense for just maybe twice the price. So this is a great strumming guitar. I find that it completely fills the room that you're playing in. There's no sense of oh man, you can't really hear the laminates bogging you down, because if you had a laminate top guitar, that does happen sometimes. You'll feel that sounds much less pleasing than it should be. That is not the case with this. This can fill the room with amazingly deep and rich tones. Now the deep and rich tone comes from the mahogany, which is my favorite tone wood when it comes to guitar currently, because it's less bright than spruce, far less bright, but it has a more musical, mid-rangey kind of tone. Very warm too, which is, if you've seen my headphone reviews, you'll see that I like that in headphones as well. So it just, you know, if I have a guitar like that, then, you know, great for me too, right? So, great Strummer. Great sustain. So I can't tell you how impressed I was with this guitar and how impressed I remain with this guitar. If you only have this much money to spend, I can't recommend anything better. If you want, in fact, I know if you want something which isn't a Dreadnought, like this is the biggest size guitar they have, you know, Dreadnought big size. They also have something in similar pricing for like a small body acoustic, which is actually on the website more popular than this. Sells more and stuff. That also has, you know, solid mahogany top, mahogany back and sides and stuff like that. I believe that's the CLA. This is a CLD-15. That's the CLA-15. So I'm going to link this in the description below so you can check it out. I know that, you know, Thomann, based in Germany, you will not have an easy time. Besides, you know, you can have it shipped to you. The shipping service is very good, by the way, and also the customer service. I think it might be, for the UK, it costs about 10 euros to have it shipped here. So the total price would be 158 euros, which I'm not sure about the pound these days because it's kind of frightening, but about 132 pounds, 133. That's pretty good. I know I've talked about the price a lot, but it's just so good for the price. If I had to have a nitpick with this guitar, like literally the only nitpick I would have for this guitar is that if you look over here, you'll see that this looks quite different from that, which can be like the wood grain is quite different, and you're looking at that and you're thinking, well, that's not really smooth. But if that's my only complaint, then you should know this is a great buy, because I also appreciate the matte finish of the guitar. Like, there's no glossiness, there's no weird fakery plastic stuff. No, this is like a full matte finish all over, and just beautiful dark wood. My camera mic does not do this justice, but I hope my words get through to you when I say this is really good sounding. Now, I will make a bold claim now. I will tell you that if you compare this side by side with the actual D15M by Martin, I would say this comes up maybe 75% of the way. This in quality, sound quality, will come 75% of the way to the actual D15 and be so much cheaper. You could probably buy 15 of these for the price of one D15. So I think that's a great and very impressive thing. I personally do not care if they make this in China. That's not a concern to me. I do like the... I read somewhere that the frets are made in such a way, in such a very, just a really perfectly way, such a perfect way, that they must have used one of those machines. I'm not sure what they're called, but this is really high quality work. Now, it's not handmade, obviously, but it's very high quality regardless. So, if you're thinking of picking up a guitar for this price range, can't recommend you anything better than this. So that's been my first guitar review, and I'll review my other guitars soon. So thank you for checking this out.